Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. Putting the wraps on a 20-hour day, but I got an alert from the NRA, and I thought I'd pass it along in case you haven't seen it or been made aware of it, because this is something that could help those who live in states that have banned assault weapons. Yeah. So the Supreme Court has been asked by residents of Maryland to take a peek and review the gun ban in Maryland. So let me read this to you real quick, and we'll go over it. So let's see. A group of Maryland citizens, with the support of the NRA, filed a petition to the U.S. Supreme Court today, seeking to reverse a Court of Appeals ruling that stripped some of America's most popular rifles for Second Amendment protections. The Fourth Circuit ruling on the case of Colby v. Hogan is a direct contradiction to the Supreme Court's 2008 Heller decision, which reaffirmed American citizens' right to self-defense. And then Chris Cox, who's the executive director of the NRA, his quote was this: lower courts have been making up their own rules when it comes to the Second Amendment for far too long, and the Colby decision crossed yet another line. The Second Amendment guarantees an individual right to keep and bear arms for self-defense. The popular rifles and standard magazines banned in Maryland are some of the best tools for self-defense. We are hopeful that the Supreme Court will reverse this egregious decision. Now, in February, if you remember, the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals, which is the Maryland area, ruled that the Second Amendment does not extend to ARs, AKs, assault weapons. That's the term they use. And as well as standard capacity 30-round magazines, detachable magazines. Anything more than 10 rounds, they said that the Second Amendment doesn't apply to that. Don't know how they came to that, but that's what they did. The petition asks the Supreme Court to confirm that the ruling of District of Columbia v. Heller protects the most popular semi-automatic rifles and magazines. By holding that the Second Amendment does not apply to common firearms and magazines, the Fourth Circuit has gone further than any other court in attacking Second Amendment freedoms. Yes, even further than the Ninth Circuit over there in California. So if you watch this channel, you remember I did the videos on this when this was taking place in Maryland. It's extremely unconstitutional, not just in my opinion, but in the average layman who follows constitutional law has to just think this is nuts too. So let's hope that the Supreme Court takes this up. Let's hope this gets a writ of certiorari, and we hope that they will actually do their frickin' job. Not like they'd skirted the last couple 6 or 7 Second Amendment cases that have come along in the last 8 or 9 years. They've kind of skirted everything since Heller. So maybe it's about time they took one by the horns and made a decision that sets all these liberal crazies, sets them straight once and for all. Keep an eye on this. If you happen to hear something before myself, let us know. Let me know, and I will research it, make some phone calls, and get it here as fast as possible. If you like this type of information, if you love the Second Amendment, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because you're going to get the fastest Second Amendment news in all of YouTube right here. And also, please share this video. This needs to get out, because this is going to affect the nation if this is taken up, just like Heller did. I appreciate your time more than you know. I appreciate the support. Until we see each other again, this is JR from Guns and Gadgets. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry your weapon. Take care, everybody.